Lord. She is a military spouse. She's also the communications director for the Secure Families Initiative, a nonpartisan group of military spouses that advocates for military families, particularly on issues on foreign policy and national security. Kate, really appreciate you joining us this morning. First off, I just want to hear your reaction as you have been watching this play out politically.
Right. Well, thank you very much for having me. It's a shame even that we have to use the word politically when we're talking about a military process. The Senate has historically approved these nominations unanimously, bipartisan. And so the fact that Tuberville is injecting his personal politics into a very apolitical process is really disheartening.
What are you hearing from military families? Because obviously all this uncertainty must be impacting everyday decisions that they have to make for their families, whether or not to take a job or move.
Yes, absolutely. Military moves and military family lifestyle is difficult even under the most normal and best circumstances. My family moved this summer, and it uproots your entire life. We have to plan where our kids are going to go to school, what activities they're going to join. For spouses like myself, we have to plan our next career move. And all of these families, more than 300, their lives have been put on hold because of Senator Tuberville. Some folks have moved out of one house and have to pay out of their own pocket to move on to the next place so kids could start the school year. Other families are maintaining two households. Some folks are living out of hotels. It's really, really unfair, and he is causing damage and punishing the absolute wrong people in this circumstance.
And there are, real practical consequences to such a holdup, right? I mean, secretaries from 3 branches of the U.S. military, they went on the offensive this week. They wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post, and a part of it reads like this: senators have many legislative and oversight tools to show their opposition to a specific policy, but placing a blanket hold on all general and flag officer nominees who as apolitical officials have traditionally been exempt from the hold process is unfair to these military leaders and their families, and it is putting our national security at risk. Again, the hold putting our national security at risk, Kate, preventing many posts from around the world being filled with these experienced leaders, right? What do you say to that?
Absolutely. The idea that this isn't impacting our national security or the operations of our military is just unbelievable. It's an untenable position for Tuberville to hold. Leaders are being forced to do multiple positions or stay on beyond their expected retirement date. And it really is causing a ripple down effect for all of the folks that work for them. It's truly unfair. And it's to use military leaders and their families as pawns in his political battle is just absolutely inappropriate.
If Senator Tuberville were watching now, what would your message be to him?
I would just ask him to please listen to the people who do this every day. He's claimed he doesn't know what leaders in the Pentagon do. He's a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. I'm sure they would be happy to help him, show him every day. And if he won't listen to those people who have literally dedicated decades to service to our country, listen to the military families when we're telling you how this is impacting us and how it's just really impacting the spouses, families, and the entire unit. Military is a family business. These sorts of things will have a real impact, not only on national security, but on recruitment and retention.
Military is a family business. You are right. Kate Marsh, Lord, appreciate you and all your efforts. Thank you so much for your time.
Follow 9/11 activists as they